And that match was followed by Tommy End versus Claudio Castagnoli. This match started off really slow. It had its moments. Near the end, it really started to pick up. But, yeah, it was just fairly average. I didn't really hate it. Didn't really enjoy it. It was just average. And the next match was Steve Douglas versus Bad Bones. Steve Douglas is actually the WXW champion. Anyway, let's get into the match. Yeah. This was definitely, a different style from what we've seen, so far in the card. A much slower and methodical match, really spacing things out. So, the Philly fans, started getting restless and, of course, became bloodthirsty with chants of, "We want blood." I guess it was too much wrestling or something, not enough chair shots to the head and other stupid shit, but just speaking on what I saw. The crowd fucking ripped this apart, and it really hurt it. It was going fine. It was just a different match, and they weren't really reacting at the beginning, but it took a turn down the wrong road. It just went into the shits. They set up a table on the outside early on in the match, and they continued to wrestle until the table spot. A chant of "You both suck" broke out, and needless to say, they fucked up the table spot. I guess that doesn't go over too well in Philly. After that, it just went down hell. Chants of "This is awful," "You both suck." They just really, after the table spot, they knew that they had to pick it up and really turn it out, so they started working really hard. It did not work. After the match, there was chants of "Get the fuck out." And now on to the match that I really wanted to see on this show, Chris Hero versus Alex Shelley. Actually, this match took place on PWG's event, As the Worm Turns 2, which took place prior to this show, but I haven't seen that yet because the DVD of that's not out. Anyways, this match is pretty much what you would expect from these two guys. Is it a reason to go out and to buy the DVD? Like, is it a must-see? No. Is it a good match? Yeah. And it complements the show pretty nicely, but started out they were pretty much matching each other hold for hold, going back and forth. Some good stuff in this match. Nothing outstanding or, amazing that you need to see, but still just a nice little match. And now on to the main event, which featured Drake Younger versus Thumbtack Jack in a pain in the glass death match. As you would expect, this match was sick. If you're not a deathmatch wrestling fan, you're probably not going to like this match, but if you are, you'll probably like it. Obviously, but you kind of have to turn your brain off before watching these types of matches. I'm going to be honest. Bryce and Eddie Kingston do commentary on this match, and they really put this match over. Eddie Kingston really likes Drake Younger, even though you could tell he doesn't understand why he does some things to his body, but because they killed each other. This was sick. Just sick bumps through the glass panes, and there's actually a pile driver through a table, and if you're into this type of thing, I guess you would like it. I'm not totally into the deathmatch scene, but this was nasty. And if you're into death matches and you're looking, I guess if you're, looking to buy this DVD based on the main event, you'd probably like it. But anyway, on to my main thoughts, or my concluding thoughts rather. Overall, this show was okay, but I don't know, it was pretty average. I don't know, I wouldn't recommend this show for $20, but if you're into deathmatch wrestling, it's probably a main event that you want to see. American Wolves versus Switchblade Conspiracy and Chris Hio versus Alex Shelley, both good matches. Would I go out of my way to see them? Probably not. I mean, overall, I'd give the show about a 6.75. Not a bad choice, or not a bad show to watch, but not necessarily good either. Kind of in the middle, just average. That about wraps it up. I'll see you guys next time.